This video doesn't have spoilers about the manga and of course about this movie. So, if you haven't read the manga or watched this movie, you can watch this review with peace of mind since I won't give anything away. Let's start. Is the movie considered canon? How was the animation and which studio is responsible? Is the movie worth watching? Where in the Boku no Hero timeline does it take place? Where can you watch the movie? Are there any torrents? Was there a post-credit scene? I'm gonna answer you all of these questions and more in this review. So keep watching. I will upload a spoiler review soon, but this one doesn't have spoilers. What is the movie War Heroes Mission? This is the third movie of Boku no Hero Academia, and yes, Horikoshi Sensei, the original author, was involved in this movie. To give you a bit of a background, during the release of Heroes Rising, the second movie, the author said that he used an element in Heroes Rising that he wanted to use in the final battle of the manga. He mentioned that the first movie showcased All Might and Deku and fighting side by side as a master and pupil, which is about the most ultimately awesome thing he could think of. With the battle of Deku and Bakugo versus 9, he topped the battle of the first movie. So he said that there won't be a third movie since it will be difficult to top the battle of the second movie. So you might be wondering why there is a third movie when the author say that it wouldn't happen. Well, he changed his mind because during the announcement of this movie, he had this to say. We are now bringing you the third film. Thank you for your continued support of Deku and the others. When we announced the second film, I made a there will be no other films kind of comment. But here it is. We have the support of so many people. I can't figure out which way to bow, so I stuck my head in the ground. And I'm glad that he changed his mind because now we have a third movie of Boku no Hero Academia. Before we keep going, I just want to tell you that yes, I live in Tokyo and I genuinely watched the movie. Here's my ticket and the freebie that I got for watching the movie. I remember that when I did the 7 Deadly Sins review, people were telling me that I based the review of the movie on the trailer, that I don't live in Tokyo and I didn't watch the movie. And I was like, sure dude, I don't see the point of lying, but yeah, think whatever you want. But guys, I live in Tokyo, and if you already watched our previous videos, you know that I live in Tokyo. I constantly upload movie reviews, and of course, my pony is based on anime tourism, the anime life in Japan. So yeah, I live in Tokyo and I watched the movie. Is the movie canon? Let's start by defining what's canon. In a broad sense, canon is everything that is accepted as part of the official story. In Boku no Hero Academia and many other anime or manga, canon is considered to be everything that was created by the original author, in this case Horikoshi Sensei. There is a lot of discussion, especially on Reddit, about whether this movie and the previous ones are canon. I will tell you why this and the other movies are canon. First reason, in Boku no Hero, the movies are not meant to have an impact on the main story. Rather, it serves as a supplementary adventure of the characters. But that doesn't mean that they are not canon. It just means that they are skippable since the movie don't influence the manga. Second reason, the previous movies were slightly referenced in the manga. For example, the volume 25 bonus pages imply Melissa's shield helped to create Endeba's latest costume, coming from an American support company referring to a certain girl over in the States. Third reason why this and the other movies are canon. Horikoshi Sensei, the original author, was involved in the story of all three movies. We don't know to what extent, but he was part of the creative team, so this and the other movies are canon. When does the movie take place? In the movie, Todoroki mentioned that he, Bakugo, and Deku were doing the internship with Endeba when the events of the movie happened. Also, confirmed by the official summary on the official website, the movie takes place during Endeba internship. In the movie, Deku can control the black whip, so you can assume that it's somewhere around episode 18 of season 5 of the anime or 106 overall. In the manga, it will be around chapter 251. How was animation? Like all the anime episodes and the previous two movies, Bones was in charge of this movie too. The animation of the movie has a better quality than the TV episodes, and I will say that it has the same quality as the other two movies. Is the movie worth watching? Before I answer you that question, let me remind you that Skillshare is sponsoring some of our videos, and the first 1,000 of our subscribers to use the link on the description below will get a 1 month free trial of Skillshare. Skillshare is an incredible place to learn a new skill, such as drawing manga. Check out Skillshare. Now let's get back to the video. I want to make one thing extremely clear. I love Boku no Hero Academia, but this movie is not as good as the manga or the TV anime. If you ask me to compare this movie with other anime movies that were screened this year, like Nanatsu no Taizai, Cursed by Light, or Evangelion, Thrice Upon a Time, those two movies are 100 times better than this movie of Boku no Hero Academia. I thought that we will see Deku, Todoroki, and Bakugo fighting together against the new villain, but that didn't happen. That was the biggest bummer of the movie. Also, if you want to compare this movie with two heroes or Heroes Rising, the previous two movies of Boku no Hero Academia, Heroes Rising was the best out of the three. The fight between Bakugo and Deku versus 9 was top tier. Something that this movie did better was that they finally pick the right background music for an important fight. In Heroes Rising, Bakugo and Deku versus 9, or in Season 4, Deku against Chisaki, the background music didn't match with the feeling of the battle. Both fights had a terrible background music, but finally for this movie they picked the right background music. Before you go and start attacking me in the comments below, let me remind you that I love Boku no Hero Academia, and I'm not reviewing the anime or the TV anime. I am reviewing this movie. So to sum up, the movie is not that bad, but keep your expectations low. I will explain why I'm saying this in our coming spoiler review. Where can you watch the movie? At the moment, you can only watch the movie only in Japanese theaters. As I always tell you, I know that you are desperately looking for the torrent of the movie, but you won't find it. Japan is quite strict about filming a movie inside the cinema. Believe me when I say that you won't find the torrent. Besides, keep in mind that downloading a torrent is piracy and you can get into trouble. Not to mention that torrenting affects the ability to make these movies. The last two movies of Boku no Hero Academia were screened in several countries, such as America. So I think that you can expect this movie to be screened outside Japan too, but there is not any official announcement yet. By the way, if you have watched our previous reviews, you know that 99% of the time you can get a freebie when you watch an anime movie in Japan. This time, I got the volume Words Heroes, a special volume that includes concept sketches, interviews, and a new chapter all by Kohei Hirokoshi, the original author. I might read it and I'll tell you what the volume is about in my coming spoiler review of this movie. If you want to know why Deku was accused of mass murder in the movie and more, subscribe because I'll be uploading the review with spoilers in the next few days. Also, the Sword Art Online movie is coming out in October, so be sure to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when I upload the review. Please don't post manga spoilers in the comments. We will erase those. There are many people that don't read the manga, so please be respectful and don't be that annoying fan who just loves spoiling everything. Finally, let me know in the comments who is your favorite waifu in Boku no Hero Academia. See you very soon because I'm gonna upload the spoiler review of this movie in the next few days. Thanks for watching, guys. Finally, was there any post-credit scene? Like the other two movies, there was not a post-credit scene in this movie, unfortunately.